cravings for his meal. It's like a sick person not taking his medicine. This is how important the vegetables are for the Vietnamese people. The joy of eating isn't exchangeable for anything.
Cái ăn nó quan trọng lắm, cho nên trong tất cả những danh từ của Việt Nam, cái chữ ăn là có luôn. Thí dụ cái người đó mặt đẹp thì nói người đó ăn mặc đẹp, cái người đó nói hay, cái người đó nó ăn nói hay. Cái người đó biết chơi phóng túng, nó biết liệu ăn chơi, thì có luôn là có cái chữ ăn. Mà rồi
Vietnamese Midwest Alpine area, Hue, is a place with the most delicious cuisine. This city, located around the river area, is an historic land with the ruins of the old dynasty. Starting from the palace, which the last dynasty lived until 1945, to royal tombs of kings of many generations, are still remaining here and there. Inside the palace, you could feel the sentiments of the once luxurious royal family. A place with the traditions and culture of Vietnamese dynasty. A dragon, the symbol of Vietnam, is drawn on the roof. A traditional restaurant in Hue. The footsteps of foreigners continue. Visitors all over the world come to Vietnam to taste the soul of Vietnamese cuisine. Every night, the Hue initiator of traditional food, Madame Ha, greets the guests in person. The glimpse of Hue traditional food is magnificent. Many kinds of animals that symbolize the Vietnam dynasty is presented in food.
Usually, if not film, I may like this.
Madame Ha kindly explains her green papaya in person. These foods were for someone special, someone like the king.
In the front hand, the film, the green papaya.
Yeah, papaya.
Papaya. Now I can extend long time the king eating the furnace. They have a hunter on the forest.
The foods for the king were made with intensive care. During the past dynasty, Hue royal cuisine was magnificently cooked by 50 chefs with 1,300 kinds of splendid cuisines. Royal blood, Madame Ha continues her job as one of the greatest royal cuisine initiators. Right now, her daughter follows her footsteps as an initiator. Decorative cuisine of Hue takes about 3 to 4 hours to complete one dish. Because it is a food not only for the taste but also for the entertainment. A phoenix is set on the dish. An exquisite cuisine always attracts attention. Hue cuisine is one of the greatest cuisines which represent the food of Vietnamese district region.
And tonight it's another kind of cuisine we are enjoying, some kind of different what we've tasted before in our tour of Vietnam, and it's really good.
Because lots of color, and it's very different taste.
Hue cuisine is not only spreading through the central district, but also to the entire area of Vietnam. Hue cuisine joined with traditional music almost gives an hallucination of being invited to the Vietnamese royal family hundreds of years ago. The royal family culture of Hue deeply affected the typical cuisines as well. "150 years ago, the Emperor Duduc adored the water lilies so much that he planted the lilies on the pond under the harbor. The water lilies are still growing under the harbor until this day. The water lily, which could be seen everywhere in Vietnam, is the Vietnamese national flower. The flower of Vietnam, the water lilies, were reborn as fragrant cuisines. The water lily rice is one of them. First of all, to cook a water lily rice, water lily leaf-sized and thin-layered fried eggs should be cooked. The fried rice is wrapped with the water lily leaves and steamed. So that the rice is scented.
Và hoa sen sẽ điểm lên để giới thiệu cơm hoa sen. Trong cái lá sen, bởi vì gọi là sen khi mà hấp lên á là có cái mùi thơm đặc trưng của là mùi hoa sen. Và lá sen là có cái thuốc bắc để làm cho người ta ăn vô thần kinh nó rất là êm dịu thần kinh.
The surface of the water lily leaves, which wraps the steamed rice, are cut into a lovely shape of a water lily. As a finishing touch, a water lily seed is gently placed on top. This water lily rice food is one of the best health diet foods with unique fragrance and taste. Food is culture. A delicious food and a beautiful cuisine could alter the image of the city. Vietnamese food is altering